Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Daytona Nascar Series presented not by Mobile DJ. Getting ready to go here. We got to check something right quick. Sorry about that. We'll get back to our ad reads. And we'll distract there. We got something we got to address. Now we're back at it. The Daytona NASCAR Series presented by 921 Mobile DJ here tonight, coming your way from Daytona International Speedway. If you need someone to DJ your party, your get together with all the right stuff, all kinds of great packages to pick from, head over to 921 Mobile DJ and they will help you out for sure. Again, check it out at 921 Mobile DJ. And also, Extreme Sim TV wants to welcome Grid Finder as the brand new sponsor to the channel. Of course, you can check them out over at gridfinder.com for your place to find all your racing league needs, iRacing, and much more. So, of course, F1 2020, R Factor 2, and many more sims and games alike over at Grid Finder. You can find leagues in the UK, USA, or Europe, Australia, and many more. Head to gridfinder.com where you will find ourselves at Extreme Sim TV, along with the leagues that are featured on this channel, and many more. With over 1,000 leagues on Grid Finder, you can find your perfect place to race. Go check them out at gridfinder.com today. Alright, well, here we go. Round number 3 in the NASCAR Daytona Series. And as you can see, a little bit different this week. We head to the road course for the first round, or the third round of the year. Road course racing. Now, let's take a look at the points, the way they come in tonight's show. Jaden Carter, top of the board, along with Wes and Mr. Cash and Harness. Harnish, sorry about that. Brandon there as well, 4th, Quinn 5th, Nick Jones 6th, Jeffrey Bulk 7th, Brady 3rd, Kevin Spencer 9th, and Mr. Justin in 10th. See the way they run right now, as it is Mr. Jaden Carter and Mr. Wes Hyde at the top of the board. So 10 minutes of qualifying here, giving them a little bit extra time to get their way around this road course at Daytona. Taking a look at Brandon right there in the 31. Art there not making a move yet. West in the 07. Taking a look there at that machine. The Equipment Geek 07 right now on track, coming up to speed. It'll be 22 laps here tonight. We will have a stage break at a lap number 11, or kind of a competition caution, to regroup everybody up here tonight for this one. And again, this is your Equipment Geek St. Patty's Day 125 kilometers at Daytona here this week, representing round number 3 for this division. Hard to believe we're almost halfway through the season already. Feels like we just got started here. And we'll complete round 3 here tonight and head off to round 4 next week. So I think tonight is going to be about keeping the trucks on track and keeping your equipment underneath you. A lot of these guys are plate racers. We've got some inside info. The Equipment Geek team, well, they are more on the road side of things, and I think they're going to be up front. Dennett Racing coming in tonight was having a bit of, I don't want to say trouble, but they wasn't where they wanted to be coming into this one. But we will see as qualifying works itself out here. And Felix there in the number 6. There is Felix in that Toyota Tundra. Gary there in the 27. Brett right here in the 64. K-Services machine. West there in the 07. Again, we're still waiting on guys to put in their first laps here. It takes them a little bit to get around this racetrack. And nice move there for the 07. There's Brandon back up on NASCAR 1 and 2. headed down the back stretch. Nope, he's in 3 and 4, excuse me. And this little final chicane here seems to be what throws a lot of drivers off. Nice and clean for the 39. This should be a lap time here. And Brandon crossing the stripe. That's not a lap time. That's his get up to speed. So he may have dropped a wheel there somewhere, and this allowed the time. There's the 07 equipment geek Toyota Tundra. Halfway down the back straightaway here. He'll come through the chicane section. I expect the pole time to be around the 1:59-ish from what I've seen in practice. I think it's going to be a pretty good time. Track being a little bit cooler, of course, we're at night here. That's going to help these guys kind of get through here, get some grip. The Toyota Tundra coming through the final set of chicane corners. And at the stripe, West is going to clock in 1:59. Look at that 1:58.820 for Felix. Great lap out of the 6. And I think we're going to end up a teammates front row here with 5 minutes left in qualifying. We do have some trucks still on the track here. Brett, one of them. Adam as well. That's Brett and Adam right there. Still needing to qualify as we continue to work through. There is the case in there in the 11. And folks, I'm going to step out of the booth just a moment. We're going to get a couple other things ready. And when I come back, we'll be ready to go racing from Daytona. St. Patty's Day 125. Alrighty, folks, back here at the racetrack once again. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left. Felix on top of the board. Jeffrey there in second. Let's get a word in with Felix if we can. Number 6 strong here tonight. What he has to say. No surprise. Well, look at this. Equipment Greek. Well, right now we are first, second, and third, and fourth. Right now, Equipment Geeks trucks atop of the board. Let's talk with the 6 here. Your current pole sitter. Hey Felix, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy? Nope, didn't hear him there. I don't think he heard me. Hey man, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I just want you to give me a curse like last race.
Well, buddy, I don't want to give you one, but right now, top of the board, 158.20. You and your teammates first through fourth right now. Great run for all you guys.
Well, fine, but we look like we have the pace. But I was surprised by my pole lap. Usually Jeff should be in pole, technically. if you're within the team, if we're asking about pace. So Jeff probably has the better pace, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll race as a team and get good team results.
Well, I tell you what, here at the road course, you have to handle it a little bit differently, right? You just gotta keep the truck on track, keep it straight, and you should be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, just have to massage it, massage the rear.
In a
You know,
man.
it's not balls to the wall.
Well, best of luck to all you guys down there in the Equipment Geek Racing camp. 1 through 4, you can't ask no better than that.
Oh yeah, can't ask better for that. And yeah, we'll hope to keep that during the race.
All right, man. Well, best of luck. Hopefully, I didn't jinx you this week.
Yeah, hopefully so.
All right, there you have it. And right now, with 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the chart here, teammates first through fifth on the board as far as your qualifying effort goes. Take a look at it. You say, you throw in a road course, the third round of the year. It has the opportunity to really, really mix some things up. West, there already 1 year win on the season, was tied for the points lead coming into tonight. Right here could be an opportunity for him to really walk away with a bit better lead as a whole, with just 30 seconds remaining in qualifying here tonight. And we'll get ready to fire them back off once again. And 18, 17 seconds left. And everybody's off the racetrack at the moment, so nothing to worry about there. Everybody that's attempted to qualify or wanted to qualify has qualified, and now it's just down to race time. So we'll get ready to get your starting order for tonight's event. Thanks St. Patty's Day 125 kilometer race here tonight, and we'll take a look. Qualifying grid, teammates front row. That's going to be Jeffrey, or Felix and Jeffrey. Brandon there, West there fourth. Brady, Jerry Isaacs, Mr. Brett Murphy, Gary, along with Kaysen, Kevin Spencer, or Jaden Carter, Justin Quinn, Adam Needs, Logan Shore, and Byron, who kind of winds down this whole field. And we'll get ready to go racing here in just a moment. Field will be double file. And I expect those front four trucks to pull away. They definitely had the best trucks here in qualifying this evening. 22 laps at this road course can be a long way away. But the good part here for the other drivers, all it takes is one mistake, and you can really hurt your chances at winning this one. We'll have a competition caution at the end of lap 11 of this event. So end of 11, competition caution here tonight at Daytona. The pace truck ready to go here. Get them off and going. Pace truck getting ready to fire them off in a moment. That Chevrolet ready to go. Lights are off on that pace truck. So when they come around, we will go green for 22 laps here tonight. St. Patty's Day 125 here for the 921 Mobile DJ Daytona NASCAR Series. So here we go. Everybody gonna roll off into the back straightaway here. Toyota front row. Row number 2, Toyota, and then your first Ford back there in 5th position as they start here tonight. Brady right there, lights off on the pace truck. The double file, here we go. Green flag getting ready to fly. You see the 6 up front. getting ready to roll. Felix will lead them down, and I think the first four will try to get in line, try to work together on this start at least to get this thing underway. Here we go, 6:55, 39:07. Front four trucks, all Team 8 trucks here tonight. Great start for the drivers up front. Through the S's, the final chicane, they come. Pace truck will dive down to pit road. That will lead the field in the hands of that 6 machine out front. Green flag in the air. We're underway at Daytona. Teammates up front, they'll have to work it out as they get down into turn 1 here. And beautifully done. A little bit wide there for the 6 and the 39. Is going to go through. Teammates wide into turn 1. The 07 having problems. It stacks them all up. Move Brandon to the lead. They did not orchestrate that well. If that's what they were trying to do. The 20 to second. Other teammate trucks dropping third to fourth. The 6 started on pole. He'll come out of that to third. Fourth right now is Jeffrey. The 11 and fifth. The 07 of West dropped from fourth to sixth there in that turn 1 scuffle. He'll hang on to that 6th position. Jerry Isaacs and Art back there as well. Justin and Adam Needs going at it double file here. Past the West Horseshoe. And up into turns 1 and 2. NASCAR 1 and 2. And this is where you can get a little bit of a draft trouble. The 26 machine of Justin. Lighting the tires up going around. Now back out front, Brandon with a sizable lead, 0.8 of a second over Floyd in the Carzoo machine. He'll have to defend here, and in the grass he goes. That's going to be a cut track penalty. Just missed the chicane. He'll have to slow that 20 Ford down. And the 6 should be coming with quite a bit of momentum here as they head for the last chicane right now. Hard on the brakes. Following their way through the 20 of Brady. Having an issue. Felix right there behind him. Felix will drop to the bottom and look to take second back after starting on pole here tonight. Had an issue down into turn number 1. Now the 20 drops to 4th. The 11 hanging on to 5th. West and 6th. Teammates 1 through 3 right now. The other teammate, the 07 of West right here, he's going to be setting 6th here, trying to work his way back forward as we work lap 2 of this event here tonight. Behind them, looking for battles on the racetrack. Jaden Carter back here. Struggling a little bit. Kevin Spencer as well. Talked to him in practice. He struggled all throughout practice. Now with 2 of 22 complete. Spencer right in front of Logan Shore. Quinn and Brett Murphy back here. Also in the 64. Out front, Brandon leads. Felix second. Brady third. Jeffrey fourth. West right now in 5th. The West up there, but look at that 20 truck taking advantage here. Taking and throwing away that equipment. Geek Racing Team party up front. Brady holding on right there in the midst of those guys. It's a great job by the Carzoo 20 machine. Or excuse me, Kazoo 20 machine. Brady sitting in 3rd. West right now in 5th at the moment. Trying to work his way back forward. And again, we will have a competition caution at the end of lap 11 here. Battle for the race lead heating up. Brandon and his teammate Felix, who leads. Felix right there putting the pressure with that Toyota Tundra. Sitting in 2nd right now, trying to gain on his teammate out front. 4th right now is Brady. 5 seconds back. Mr. Jerry Isaacs here closing in on Kaysen. Harnish right there in front of him. Kaysen there in the FedEx number 11 machine. I think Jerry is a bit faster as we hop on board this number 11 machine. Looking back at Jerry there. In trouble right there in the first horseshoe. I think that's Floyd that's went around. It is the 20. He was running up in third. What happened here? We were riding on board, just seen smoke. And he's going to drop all the way to 12th. What happened here? Comes down into the corner. A little bit too much rear brake. Car comes around. Setting them over the racetrack. The 07 sneaks through. A couple other trucks sneak through. He's just holding his brakes there, trying to keep it out of everybody's way. Another truck went around over there to 24. Went around, I'm guessing, trying to check up. And there you have it, the 64 also looping it. Trying to get through there, but no major contact. Meanwhile, Felix leads Brandon in second. Jeffrey in third. Wes in fourth right now. 20 to go from the Daytona International Speedway and the Daytona Road Course. Out front, leading the way, Felix in the sixth, Brandon in second. So teammates lead here at the Daytona Road Course with what should be 19 laps to go. And again, when we get with about 11 laps complete in this race, we will have a halfway break. Of course, coming to the end of lap 4 here. Leaders out front pulling away. Jeffrey Bellick right there behind them in third, Wes in fourth, Jerry Isaacs in fifth. So teammates first through fourth here. Going to be a good night points wise for them. We got a little bit of smoke over there, I believe. It was the 39 getting a little bit sideways there in the horseshoe and was able to hang on to it. Martin Quinn back here going at it. There's some great battling back here around 12th, 13th, and 14th. At least 5-6 trucks here pretty much nose to tail. Brake lock up for the 15. He's going to go off. We'll lock it down here. He'll go off in the grass. He'll hang on to it. Or will lose a spot. Logan around and the 64 around. Let's take a look at what happened there. We've seen Art go off and then a couple of trucks getting together. Brake lock up. The 9 brakes lock up. The 64 around as well. And that kind of just stacked up there. The 64 machine slides back on the racetrack. That's Brett Murphy. And right in front of a couple other trucks. Meanwhile, up front, we got a nice little battle between teammates. Jeffrey and Felix still leading here at the Daytona Road Course, still battling it out. And for reference, Felix last time by, it was a 59.415. What a great lap for Felix, and you see him pulling away smoothly from his teammates right now. 18 laps to go. Felix leads. Behind him, a bit of a battle for second. Again, that is all teammates here in that top 4 right at the moment. Tell you what, that 39 has caught Jeffrey. I'm going to be interested to see if Jeffrey kind of lets his teammate go here, or if he pushes the issue to keep him behind him. Carl, that's the 77. Byron going a lap down there. He's way off the pace. It's actually 5 laps down now. He's having issues here tonight. See Quinn right here on the back bumper, the Chevy in front of him. That's the 24 of Adam Needs, who is right there in front of him with just 18 to go here at the Daytona International Speedway Road Course. And out front right now, Felix leads. Jeffrey is second. Third is Brandon. Wes fourth. Jerry Isaacs fifth. Sixth right now, Kaysen Arnish and Mr. Kevin Spencer in the seventh spot. Brady Floyd is eighth. Jaden Carter in ninth. Adam Needs in 10th. That's your top 10 here. But here comes Quinn jumping to the bottom of Adam Needs, looking for that spot as they come back on to NASCAR 1 and 2. So Needs looking to hold on to that 10th spot. Quinn wants it. Needs trying to hang on. Down the back straightaway now, a nice little gap between the two. Could have been a lot worse for Needs, but he was able to stretch it back out just enough. He'll defend down into the bus stop here. The driver of that 24 GoPro machine out front right now. So Needs hanging on right now at the 10th. Carter in 9th. Brady Floyd in 8th. 17 to go here from the Daytona International Speedway. Felix in 6th, and the 6th machine runs with the lead. Jeffrey back here is going to be about 5 seconds back. And you know he don't want to see the caution at the end of lap 11, as we're about halfway through this first stage here tonight. Again, lap 11, yellow flag will fly to bunch them back up. Jerry in front of Kaysen there in 6th. Kevin Spencer running 7th. I'm pretty happy with Kevin's performance here tonight. He was struggling a little bit in that Camping World machine in practice, but he's worked it into the top 7. On board with him here, and this is one of them stories. You never give up, right? You just keep plugging away. And that is exactly what he has done here tonight. Put himself 17 laps to go and in a decent position. What the? What? All right, as we continue here out front, Felix leads the way in that number 6 machine here with 17 to go from the Daytona International Road Course. And right now you see Mr. Brandon and Jeffrey Bulk right there behind him in the NASCAR Geek number 55. Great run for him here tonight. Jeffrey sets in second. Felix leads out front in that number 6 Toyota Tundra right now. Well, folks at home, we're going to have 15 to go this time by at the Daytona Road Course. Clicking this one off. And again, caution to come out at the end of lap 11 here to rack everybody back up and stack them up for the dash to the end, which is 16 laps to go. Felix leads, Jeffrey second, Brandon third, Wes fourth, fifth is Jerry Isaacs, sixth is Kaysen, Kevin Spencer seventh, Brady Floyd, Quinn back here in ninth, Adam Needs holding on into that top 10 with Jaden Carter right there behind him, and Jaden around. Jaden going to go off here. What a mud on the front of that truck. Tonight not going the way Jaden wanted. There goes Brett behind. Jaden's going to drop back to 14th. Logan Shore right now in the 15th position, but out front it's Felix leading in that number 6 machine. And that Kiss Me I'm Irish machine. Great sponsorship on that truck. I like that one. And he'll work his way into the final set of chicanes. A little bit wide there, but he held on. Coming to 15 to go. Felix and Jeffrey continue to lead. That team has been on point all evening. West back into 4th. Jerry Isaacs in 5th. So that team really doing a great job here. They knew this was going to be their opportunity. They talked about it. They're coming here to Daytona and they're capitalizing as a team, and that is so hard to do. Get all 4 trucks up front. So all 4 of those Toyota Tundras lead here at Daytona right now. Truck around, that's the 26 just out of frame. I believe it was the 26 of Justin. He's not having the night that he wanted. We'll take one more look at it into the first horseshoe here. And truck's just going to take off up the racetrack into the grass. And around he goes. Doesn't hit anything, so he'll keep going. Felix out front. I'm sure Felix really doesn't want to see the yellow now with the lead he's got, but unfortunately here at about 2 laps from now, we'll get that competition caution and bunch these trucks right back up. Everybody's going to go from being spread out to bunch right back on top of one another once again. 14 to go this time by. And right there, that Toyota Tundra leads. The NASCAR Geek number 55 machine leads the way right now at Daytona. $14 laps to go this time by. Here we go, 14 to go out front. Felix leads here at Daytona, coming down to the end of the first stage, West in 4th in the 07 Think Geek machine, as well as the 51 at Jerry Isaac's top 5. Brady Floyd was up into 3rd when that truck came around. I expect after this caution here to bunch everybody back up. He'll be a contender up there up front once again with 14 laps to go. Right now, the number 6, Kiss Me I'm Irish machine, that Toyota Tundra of Felix leads in front of Jeffrey by 2.1 seconds is the gap. Last time by, Jeffrey was a bit quicker. But again, we're coming up to that stage break. So that will put that 55 back on the back bumper of the 6. And if I'm those guys up front, I'm not going to do anything too crazy right now, knowing that I'm coming to a stagehand right here in a moment. The 13 laps to go this time by here at Daytona International Speedway. Felix leads. Jeffrey 2nd. Brandon in 3rd. In the 39. West there in 4th. Right now all spread out, coming to 13 laps to go this time by. So 13 to go. And we'll be about a lap and a half away from our halfway break here from the Daytona International Road Course here tonight for the NASCAR Daytona Series. And again, this is round number 3 of the season. We'll be back to plate racing back here at Daytona next week. But here tonight, we're going to go road course racing. And it's been fun, I have to say, with 13 laps to go. Felix, the class of the field up front. Everybody else just kind of falling in line here with 12 to go this time by. Felix a bit slower than Jeffrey that last time. 2.4 is the gap. And at the end of lap 11, we will see that caution flag fly. Battling back here around 10th. Jason right there in the 11. He's got major damage. What happened to that 11? Man, oh man. Something happened big to the 11. Now he's had a problem along the way somewhere here. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. Time to find out. He had some major damage on that 11 machine. He was running so good too. As we head toward that caution flag that's going to be coming up in about a lap and a half. What happened to this FedEx machine? Oh, into the bus stop and makes a mistake. It's okay here, no big damage. Comes to a stop. Do some fast forwarding. Trying to find out what actually happened. Oh, right there in turn 1. What happened here? It's in there a little too deep. Overcooks it in inside wall. And that is what happened to that 11 truck to cause that damage. As the caution flag waves on the racetrack, Felix leads. They'll come around, catch the caution car. Folks, while we get ready to get caught up to the pace truck here, I'll take my first break out of the booth of the night, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alrighty, so we've got all the trucks gathered up behind the iRacing pace truck. And I would imagine they're probably going to bring them to pit road this time by for fresh tires and fuel. And some of these guys will get their fast repair out and kind of get their truck fixed after the damage they received during what would be stage number 1. Working their way down through, and here we go. People to pit road. Going to be Felix, your race leader. Jeffrey in second. Wes in third as they hit pit road. Really the one and only time here tonight we're going to see them stop for service here. You can see that Toyota headed to his pit stall. Great first half for everybody over there at the Equipment Geek Racing team. They just had a wonderful first half to this event. And now we come to 11 laps to go. They'll be on pit road, fuel and tires. And it should be about a 10 lap dash to the end of this race. Cason's staying out. I'm not sure if he's going to try to lead a lap here or what the deal there is with the 11. But he did stay out. And lights are on the pace truck. So we will go another lap here. See Felix, Jeffrey, Brandon, West coming through. Brady coming through. They'll all get gathered back up to the pace truck with 10 laps to go. Everybody once again getting gathered up, ready to go one more time in a moment. Well, it's been a pretty good race overall here today. Continuing to run right now. But continuing to kind of work and figure this out here. We're getting ready to rock and roll one more time in just a moment. So with 11 laps to go, we'll get ready for yet again another restart. So getting ready to fire it back off one more time. As we continue to rock and roll here tonight, here at Daytona International Speedway with 11 laps to go this time by. It'll be 11 to go this time by here. As we get ready to go once again, it'll be 10 laps to go. Actually, 9 to go when we get this restart. Felix out in front. You see the field double file once again behind the iRacing pace truck. For yet again another restart. Can Felix hang on this restart? We've seen him have a little bit of issues. The first restart, a couple of trucks went wide down in turn 1 and gave up some positions. Now with 9 laps to go this time by, let's see how it pans out. Field double file. So 9 laps to go this time by. St. Patty's Day 125 here at the Daytona International Speedway. Brought to you by 921 Mobile DJ. Felix, Jeffrey, Brandon, Wes, Brady, Jerry, and Quinn, your top 7 for this restart. to the top 7 ready to go. Felix, Jeffrey, Brandon, Wes. Back here in the 07 Equipment Geek machine. Brady, Jerry Isaacs, Quinn, and Gary, your top 8 here for this restart here at Daytona. But yet again, we'll try another restart here. 9 laps to go. Again, in the 921 Mobile DJ NASCAR Daytona Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Getting ready for yet again another restart here tonight with 10 laps to go to finish it off at the road course. Felix will bring them down. So 9 laps to go. Went across the stripe this time by. Here we go. The old double file. Through turns 3 and 4. It'd be a lot of fun here to see how these teammates handle this restart. Again, teammates 1st through 4th. Yet again. Through the final chicane we go. Pace truck will dive down pit road. And here we go. Green flag will be unfurled above the field. Green back in the air. It's going to be a 9-lap dash from Daytona. Here we go. Restart out front. Felix jumps out ahead. Last time by, overcooked turn 1 last time that we did this. This time great on the brakes. Everybody will circle through. No major issues. They'll get clean through turn 1. 9 to go. Felix out front. He's under pressure from Brandon. Brandon seems to be a bit better, but look at the 20 machine. Brady Floyd works his way underneath for second. And that 20 strong as well here, that Ford F-150 trying to break up the teammate party up front and doing a good job of it right now. That 20 Kazoo machine currently sitting in 3rd. Felix leads right now. A couple of the trucks single file as well. Felix a little, not the best corner, but he's still got enough of a gap here. Brady Floyd trying to close down on the back bumper. Jeffrey right there in the 55 as well. Quinn in 5th, Wes in 6th. 7th is Jerry Isaacs right now. Felix though pulling away halfway down the back straightaway into the first bus stop down the back. Hard on the brakes. Felix out front in that number 6 right now leads here at Daytona International Speedway. Brandon back there in 2nd. Brady Floyd in 3rd. Jeffrey in 4th. Working their way through the final chicane once again. Felix coming across the stripe this time by. Give them 8 to go here at Daytona. 8 laps to go for that green and colored number 6. Kiss Me I'm Irish machine leads here tonight. Closing in on the final stages of this event. Felix getting away from Brandon a little bit. Jeff back here. With Mr. Brady Floyd. That battle for 3rd continuing. Jeff has gotten around for 3rd. Quinn in 4th. Wes in 5th right now. They continue single file now. Back into what would be the West Horseshoe. And nice battle right here. Back on to the NASCAR 3 and 4th or 1 and 2 section of the track. Great battle between these two. 7 to go this time by. Guys doing a wonderful job out front right now. continuing to just hang on with 8 laps to go. So right now, 7 to go this time by. So right now, West right there looking for the move. Headed for turn 1. And West will take over third, heading into turn number 1. Felix out front, headed towards the International Horseshoe. And you'll see him go through that. That is turn 3. Headed for turn 4 right now. You'll head through turn 4. Through the dog leg back into the West Horseshoe for that number 6 machine. Headed through turn 5. Great job. Headed for 6. It's a great run for that number 6 machine. On to 7 and 8. NASCAR 1 and 2. Great job. Felix pulling away. Nice and smooth right now. West back here hanging on in that 07 machine. Quinn, Jerry Isaacs right there in the 51. Jaden Carter, Brett Murphy, Kevin Spencer back here. Nice recovery, running 8th right now. So right now, Felix out front, headed through turns 11 and 12, headed for turn 13, turn 14. That NASCAR inputted here, chicane. That will bring him back to the front straightaway once again, and he will see 6 laps to go. Felix well in control. Jeffrey behind him. Jeffrey in the 55 trying to close the gap. West in 3rd, Quinn in 4th, Jerry Isaacs in 5th. Jaden Carter right there in 6th in the number 7. Brett in 8th. That's Brett Murphy. Kevin Spencer. Excuse me, Brett in 7th. Kevin Spencer in 8th with 6 laps to go. So the race pretty smooth here, I have to say, at the road course. Of course, Felix out front headed forward towards the dog leg once again. And then into the West Horseshoe. And he's only got to do this circuit 6 more times here to walk away the winner here tonight. In the St. Patty's Day, a 125 kilometer event. And again, this is round number 3 of a 6 race season here for these guys. So they're a long way to go here this evening. Everybody hanging on right now. And headed down into the back stretch chicane. And hanging on right now is Felix out front. 5 to go this time, boy. Keeping the truck nice and clean here. Headed through 11 and 12. Headed for 13 and 14. And into 13 he goes on the brakes. Now through 14. But I hate to say it, Jeffrey closing the gap here. He's got it down to 0.8 of a second for that race lead with 5 laps to go at the Daytona road course. Jeffrey in the 55 at the NASCAR Geek machine right now closing the ground. And he is coming quite a bit here. I don't know if Felix burned his stuff up or just was taking it easy But it's definitely let Jeffrey close the gap. Felix off. He made a mistake. Dropped the wheel, and here comes Jeffrey in the 55 through the dogleg section. New race leader. Jeffrey going to take it over. Felix made one mistake. Jeffrey going to come through in the 55 at the NASCAR Geek Machine. Takes over the race lead. Now, can the 6 get it back here? He made a mistake there through the dogleg portion. Now he's got to stay right with him as they come through what would be NASCAR 1 and 2, turn 7 here. Out front by 4/10 of a second. Felix has got to regain composure here and try to run that teammate of Jeffrey back down. Headed for turn 8, or turn 9 and turn 10. Back here at the back straightaway. Through the chicane, through the bus stop. I tell you what, Felix all over drove the entry to that bus stop. You seen him run wide. Really have to lift there. And that is going to allow Jeffrey to just pull away in that 35 machine. Now headed through NASCAR chicane 13 and 14 here. Lap traffic between the two of them. 4 laps to go. Jeffrey Bulk got the lead as his teammate Felix made a mistake there through the dogleg portion. And now your new race leader, 55 machine of Jeffrey Bulk, is out front. And leading here with a 1.3 second gap. Felix is a little bit too far back right now to mount a charge. He's going to have to be easy through the horseshoe here, International Horseshoe. Headed to the dogleg once again. He made a mistake. The exit of the horseshoe through the dogleg last time. That's what cost him this race lead. Now through the west horseshoe. Felix has got to come up with a way to run down that 55. He's changed his lane a little bit here. And that battle for the race lead still ongoing with 3 to go. Headed through turn 6, headed for 7 and 8. Right now, that is going to be the battle for the race lead. Meanwhile, behind them, you got a little bit of a battle here between Spencer and Jaden Carter as they're headed through the west horseshoe. Right now, headed back through what would be into what would be 7 and 8 as well. It's a great battling around the racetrack with 4 laps to go. Jeffrey continues to lead. Jeffrey out front, maintaining the race lead right now with 4 laps to go into what would be turn 13 and 14. Just smooth in front of Felix. And he's just got to keep this thing on check here. Man, he's just got to hang on. That 55, 1.7 seconds ahead of Felix. Right there behind him, Wes in 3rd. Quinn in 4th as well. Nutrient machine of Quinn. Jerry Isaacs right there. Adam Needs. Brandon Fiedler right there as well. But Jeffrey continuing to lead. That number 55 Toyota Tundra out front. 3 laps to go. Headed through West Horseshoe. And I mean, just smooth as silk is the driver of the 55, Jeffrey. Felix still desperately trying to close the gap. But nothing doing yet here tonight. Just can't seem to get there. Once Jeffrey got around Felix, he's now opened the gap up to 2 seconds. You can see it right there. There is your gap. 2 seconds, 2 laps to go. Right now, Adam Needs trying to run down Jerry Isaacs right in front of him. That'd be a battle for the top 5 as well. Great little battle between the 51 truck and 24 of Adam. Around 6th and 5th spot on the racetrack. Down the back straightaway, headed for the bus stop once again. Again, this battle is going to be 5th and 6th on the racetrack. And Needs closing the gap down to the back bumper of Jerry Isaacs. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Race leader will take 2 to go. Meanwhile, Jerry Isaacs and Adam Needs battling for 5th here on the racetrack right now. Hard into the final chicane. Out front, Jeffrey leads 2.4 seconds. We're watching the battle between Jerry Isaacs and Adam Needs right here between that 5th and 6th positions. 1 lap to go. Next time by for your race leader. This battle for 5th is far from over into turn 1. Isaacs and Needs right there together as they thunder off into the international horseshoe here. And look at Needs up the racetrack. Adam Needs trying to look for a way around. Nearly contact there with the 51 truck of Jerry Isaacs. Now they're going to go double file through the dog leg. This is where we seen that pass for the lead earlier. And great move there by Adam Needs. Jumps out to the outside, makes it work. Forces Jerry Isaac to kind of lift off and succeed the position here to Adam Needs. Great job, but out front, coming through the bus stop back straightaway, is going to be the 55 at NASCAR Geek Machine of Jeffrey Bullock. Man, just leaving him in his dust here tonight. He's got a 2-second gap. He's going to come down through 13 and 14. And great job overall. So through 13, 14, back to the front straightaway. Alright, out front, Jeffrey leads right now. Felix second, West third, Quinn fourth. And I tell you what, if Jeffrey can hang on for a half a lap here, just a beautiful run. Coming through the dog leg here, headed for the West Horseshoe. They come in here, they called their shot, that whole team. At Equipment Geek down there, just on point here tonight. 2 of the trucks, actually 3 of the trucks going to be in the top 3. One truck kind of fell off the 39, kind of fell off where they were running. But back on to NASCAR 1 and 2 goes your race leader, and with a 1.9 second gap. You just got to bring her home nice and smooth. And you're looking at a victory for Jeffrey over Felix second, West third, Quinn fourth, Adam Needs in fifth. A little bit of brake clock up into the bus stop, but nothing doing. Jeffrey's going to thunder through the back straightaway up onto NASCAR 3 and 4. Now just one more obstacle in front of him in victory lane here tonight, and that is going to be the final chicane. He'll jump on the brakes pretty early here, I'd imagine, trying to not make a mistake. On the brakes, the nose of the truck will dip. Nice through the gears, downshift, through the final chicane. Straight, gets the truck straight, coming to the checkered flag. It's going to be Jeffrey getting her done here tonight at the Daytona Road Course. Felix second, West third, 1, 2, 3, Equipment Geek Racing. Can't do any better than that. Way to go, you guys. Wow. We'll get ready for our post-race interview here in a moment. 1, 2, 3. That is the way it's done here tonight. And we will get them sorted back out and back around here to grab them for your interview here tonight. There you have it. Jeffrey on point here tonight. Hey Jeffrey, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Well, you guys were absolutely on point here tonight, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Well, as a team, I heard that y'all thought this was going to be a good weekend for you guys. How does it feel to come in and kind of capitalize on what you thought it could be?
As a team, it's a great feeling. As a driver, it's great. It's my first win, but it's also a hollow victory for me because this league is known for the oval racing, and I've had about 7 years doing road stuff, so it just kind of seems like a unfair advantage, but a win's a win at the same time.
Well, but I'm going to disagree with you. It's not hollow at all, because all it takes is one mistake. Dude, I don't care how many years you've been doing it. One mistake and you could have lost that race. You drove a awesome race to put that truck in victory lane.
Thank you very much. I do want to apologize to Brady, though. I had a little bit of contact with him in the first half of the race.
10-4. Well, great win here. Great momentum. Great points day. Great day for the team. Just all the way around. A wonderful day there for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, man. Anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
As always, the NASCAR Geek, Equipment Geek, Geek Racing, Sports Star, Helmet Stalker, and 921 Mobile DJ, Youth Broadcast, and everyone out there for watching.
Alrighty, man. Great job. Winner here tonight, Jeffrey. Congratulations. Winner from the road course here at Daytona. Alright, P2. Let's grab Felix up here. Hey, Felix, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes.
Well, I don't think I jinxed you too bad this week.
No. Honestly, Jeff had the pace anyway. He had the long run pace, so I kind of, once we got into a battle, I kind of backed off just because I figured, well, I'm not going to wreck it for everyone. No point in racing too hard. So we just want to get good team results. Good win, Jeff. You had the pace, so yeah.
Well, like I told Jeff there, great points day for all of Equipment Geek Racing and just a wonderful day overall for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. I honestly didn't expect to get that much pace, but I ended up keeping up pretty good. So, and unfortunate for Brendan, he just ran into some issues towards the end, but still, I think he pulled in a 9th, if I'm correct, and he still did all right. So, good stay for the whole team. The boys back at the shop again. They're really good. So, yeah.
Well, great job here tonight, buddy, coming home P2. Congratulations on your run, man.
Thank you.
All right, there we have it. The driver of the 06, Mr. Felix. Coming home second. Let's grab Wes down here, coming home third here tonight. Hey, Wes, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
I sure do. How you doing?
Doing good, man. With top 3 coming home third.
I'm pumped for that. Gutted for my guy Brandon. He is our 4th EGR guy. He was quicker than me, and he just had an issue. He was pushing a little too hard and didn't get the result he was looking for. He should be up here over me, but I'm definitely happy with the third still.
Well, man, for the team, like I've said the other two, great day, great points day team-wise. Now we go back plate racing next week.
Yeah, I'm excited. EGR is trying our hardest to make a push for at least a team championship. If we can get the individual in the process, that would be awesome for any of us. So headed to the oval. I got my win. Jeff got his now. Let's got 2 more regular season races. Let's get one for Brandon and Felix and tie up this regular season.
10-4, man. Well, again, congratulations, Wes. Coming home top 3. Great run tonight, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to pretty much do it here from Daytona International Speedway. We'll be back here next week with some plate racing. Until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night. God bless.